Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Torbert and I'm the 4-H Youth Development Agent for Jefferson County, which means my job is to run the 4-H program and help with other youth development related things going on in the county. Before we get started, hopefully you've had a chance to contact our office or stop by and get this. It's the new family orientation packet. Throughout the training or throughout the video, I'm going to refer to a lot of information that's in here. So if you don't have this, things may be a little bit confusing. So please call us or get a copy of this before you start the training. To get us started, I have a really cool video I want to show you. Kind of introduces the concept of 4-H and what it can do for your kids. So take some time, sit back, relax, and enjoy this presentation. Thanks.
When I was 18, I bought a house by raising hogs to show at the fair. I've been in 4-H for 11 years and I've shown hogs for 15 years. It's just a different experience. It's not just like playing a sport. It's a lot more than that. And I think it's hard for people to see that, how much of a responsibility it is for kids.
The young people in Wake County in 4-H Youth Development who are using geographic information systems have the unique ability to map out where are healthy options and where are places where there aren't so many healthy options.
That's a technology that's really emerging in many things that we do. It's really hitting the public health scene right now. So working with the 4-H really helped us to be a little bit in front of the curve.
Advocates for Health in Action came to us so that we could conduct that GIS project for them.
It is a revolution. I mean, when kids do this, they're in it for the long haul, and it just changes everything about them. Responsibility, I think, is the key. I've taken all of my earnings from all of the hogs and placed them into the bank.
She's very frugal. Maybe that's the way I want to say it, because I think with all of her winnings, she's maybe bought one purse and maybe one shirt.
And I've earned enough to buy a house. This is the house the hogs bought.
Well, what we've been doing is surveying, then putting into spreadsheets, and then
making maps.
Yeah, on ArcGIS and on Google Earth.
And as we were really able to gather that information and get a first-hand, in-depth picture of what was going on in our community, we started to see issues emerge.
All of my goals, I don't see it without 4-H.
We treat them like adults so that they can take on that responsibility, and they've made a true difference in our community.
We've got an obesity problem in our area, so we're trying to use the technology that we have to change that.
You know, the community is made up of the people who live in it, so if no one takes responsibility, then nothing's gonna get done.
I guess we've helped people make better decisions when it comes to eating healthy.
I want to show people what it gave to me so that I can give back to other people.
I feel like all the things that we've done, a lot of people don't get to do, so we have like a step up.
The 4-H and all these projects are a revolution just because we're starting to use youth at an earlier age as a resource.
They're not somebody we have to educate so we can tap into as resources for our community someday. No, they're resources right now.
A lot of groups go out there and talk about it, so we go out there and actually do it.
I think it's all about responsibility, and I think that that says it perfect. 4-Hers step up.
I'm Giovanni, and I'm trying to impact the youth of our community.
My name's Trent, and I use mapping to make a difference in my community.
I'm Onijah, and I inspire people to make better decisions.
Join the revolution of Vivian.
The revolution of Trent.
Of Lindsay.
Of Onijah.
We are the revolution.
Join the revolution of responsibility.
I hope you enjoyed that video. I think it's one of the really good ones that 4-H has put out. I do want to warn you, I don't think that I can help your child buy a house by the time they graduate from 4-H, but I can guarantee they'll gain some great life skills that they can use for the rest of their life. I'm going to show you a PowerPoint video next, narrated by me. Hopefully that's okay. And if you have any questions during the PowerPoint, write them down, or feel free to email me, text me, call me, whatever works. In your new family orientation guide, there should be a business card that'll have my contact information, and I've also included it at the end of the slideshow. Thanks again for watching our new family orientation, and welcome to the Jefferson County 4-H program. Everyone, and welcome to Jefferson County 4-H. I'm so glad that you joined us. Hopefully you're enrolled in a club and have been getting the newsletter, but if you haven't, no worries. please let us know that you need a new member packet and we'll get one sent out to you. Also, just because this is a YouTube video, please note that this is Jefferson County, Wisconsin. I get phone calls every day from Colorado. Well, not every day, but I get phone calls often from Colorado, Missouri, Iowa, and lots of other Jefferson counties in throughout the United States. But this is the orientation for Jefferson County, Wisconsin. So if you haven't enrolled yet and you're looking for a how-to, if you have the new member packet I suggested that you get before watching this tutorial, or if you got a new family packet in the mail, it'll be the bright green Jefferson County Family Enrollment Guide included in that packet on the left-hand side. That has information about where to enroll, how to enroll, how much it costs, all that kind of stuff. So if you have any other questions, just let me know, but that should get you enrolled in the program. Get started talking about 4-H, I want to give you a little bit of background on the office, the University of Wisconsin Extension Office. We're located in Jefferson, and you'll find that's where most of the meetings happen throughout the county because it's centrally located, it's free, all of our stuff is already here. The Extension Office isn't just about 4-H though, there's a lot more that happens here. So I want to introduce you to the staff in case you come in, you know who the people are, and give you a little background about what they do and why they're here. 4 agents that work in our office. Here's a picture of 2 of them. The first is Kathy Eisman. She's our family living agent. So she works with organizations or groups that serve families and parents. She helps to educate them, put together plans for them to make the county a better place for parents and families. Excuse me. Next we have Steve Grabo. Steve is our community development educator, and so he also does a lot of strategic planning within the area, but he focuses mostly on community-related issues. Economic development, parks, recreation, helping towns and townships. So he's going to take all the university resources that he has and use them in that kind of a setting. Agent is Laverne Jorgensen. He is a Jefferson County local. You may have known him as the FFA advisor for Jefferson High School. He recently came to us. He's been here about 1.5 years, and he is in charge of all things agriculture related. So if you need help with your cattle, your agronomy, your crops, your dairy, maybe even your garden, your vegetables, your tree fruits, things like that, he can help you with those. He also runs our Master Gardener program, which is a pretty popular program here in Jefferson County, and he can help you with resources related to being a Master Gardener or working with the Master Gardeners. We have 2 support staff that serve our office. Both of them are more than willing to help with 4-H related issues. Kim Buchholz, she's been here just over a couple years. She was working here a while ago too, so you may recognize her if you were a 4-H member. Kim is mostly here to help Laverne and Steve, but knows lots about 4-H. In fact, she has some kids in 4-H, so she can answer questions if you get a hold of her when you call her, and she'll help you to get those answers. Administrative assistant is Stephanie Harden. Stephanie is from the Lake Mills area. She's really good with technology and knows how to answer your 4-H online questions, deals with our website, and helps with lots of things related to the 4-H program. So when you call, she'll probably answer and she can help you also. And then if you forgot what I look like, my name again is Sarah Torbert. I am actually a Jefferson County native. I grew up in the 4-H program here, so that kind of helps me to know the great things 4-H can do for you. I did work for 10 years in Missouri as a 4-H agent and recently came back about 1.5 years ago to serve the home county where I grew up. So I'm excited to be here and excited to have you in our program. So that gives a little background about what we do here in our office. And like I said, 4-H is just one of the great things we do, but of course it's my favorite.